second half. You've been asking for grit over the last couple of weeks. Do you think you got that after Bradford scored?
Well, we certainly dug in. We certainly showed a resilience not to concede a second goal. They had one or two little opportunities which were dangerous after that, but we saw it off pretty comfortably. It was a bad goal for us to concede. You know, sometimes we just have to clear it. We can't play football all the time, especially in our own box. Sometimes we have to clear it. So we know that, but on the whole, it was a decent performance.
It's one really where I think the fans, especially after the first half, would have been going home happy, and maybe would have been happy to pay a bit more after that first half performance. Confidence is high in the dressing room anyway. Has that helped confidence in any way? Has it made it even higher?
Not really. They're a pretty down to earth bunch of kids. They know that the results before Tuesday night have not been great, but not been too down because they felt, and I felt, that they've been playing okay. So if you keep playing okay and well enough, results are going to come. And I think the other night we managed to get a couple of goals in front, which our play deserved, and that's probably not happened over recent weeks.
After the match, Phil Parkinson talked about professionalism from the Swindon team, saying some of them went down a bit easily at points. Do you feel that's disrespectful?
No, he's entitled to his opinion. He's got a really good team there, hasn't he? He's got some good players. They've beaten some really good teams this year in the FA Cup, and they beat MK Dons the other week. So it was a big win for us. But my answer to that would be don't kick him. Just try and get the ball. And there was one incident where John Stead kicked Rafael Branca off the ball in our penalty area, which should have been a red card, but I never mentioned that after the game.
There should have been more than one red card, I think it's fair to say. So, with that in mind, I mean, Lewis has said to us actually, it's about game management. It may be something the team have learned from last season. If you do get clipped, go down, kill the game a little bit, take a bit of time out. Is that something that the team's starting to learn about winning a game? That actually, if you've got time to slow a game down, to get a few seconds here or there, it's useful to nick them?
We've certainly not mentioned to them about going down if you're clipped and wasting time and managing the game.
Not wasting time, but using the time.
We've certainly not mentioned that and how to do that. The only thing I've said, if the ball goes out of play and you're winning, and the game's a little bit frantic, take your time on getting it back in play. We've certainly not mentioned to them about laying on the floor for half an hour, that's for certain. But if teams want to kick us and the boys want to go down and they feel there's enough contact, then fair play.
Teams are still trying to do that. It surprises me that teams are still trying to do that, considering that the team you've got compared to last season is more experienced. Does that surprise you at all?
I think the team we've got is less experienced this year. If you look at the ages and the amount of games, but like I say, if teams want to come and kick us, we can have a scrap with them if they want. If they want to play football, it's up to them. But I think we've got enough armoury to deal with whatever they want to bring.
Looking at the performance of the midfield on Tuesday night, you had Kassim, you had Toffolo, you had Swift on the bench. How difficult is it going to be for them to get back into the side, considering how well they played?
Well, we know it's a squad game, and I've mentioned 100 times before that a lot of the boys are in the first sort of throes of their career, and it's not fair for them to play 40 games straight off in one season. So there are going to be times where these players are going to get a chance. You've got John Abika and Jermaine Hilton, as well, that are going to get a chance before the end of the season, and it's up to them to take that chance.
Can I imagine